Good evening, friends. Welcome to the Monday Night Jam. We're back as we were last week and excited to get through some of these songs with you. Hope everyone's doing okay. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Colorado, and we got more snow coming at the end of the week. Thank goodness. We need as much precipitation this season as we can get. That snowpack in the mountains, get the rivers flowing this spring, and keep everything green and keep water in those reservoirs. Okay, so I'm going to double check on the live feed here, and then we'll get started. So remember, if you haven't joined us, that doesn't make any sense at all. If you have not joined us before, this is how it works. I'm going to give you a brief rundown of the song. The set list is there posted on the description of the video. There we go. On both the... sense at all. If you have not joined us before... Hearing an echo there. Okay. It works. Yay, we're on. I'll give you a brief rundown of the song, and then I will give a sample kickoff, and then you'll kick off the song, which means introduce the song, play the melody at the top, and then we'll sing verse chorus, and I'll take a break, and then sing another verse chorus, and you'll take a break, and I'll cue you along the way, and you play along and get all your practice in, and I'll be practicing with you. Okay, there it is. It all works. I'm going to pull up my click track here. Hi, Fran. It's nice and warm in Buffalo. That's good. Soak it up, and hopefully we'll get some more winter, and then we'll have a lovely spring and summer here coming up with plenty of water. Okay, so it's loud. So we're starting with Blue Ridge Cabin Home. This one's for you, Fran. Cabin friend, Fran. So in the key of G, it's just 1, 4, 5 throughout. And a 1, and a 1, and a 4, and a 4, and a 5, and a 5, and a 1. Whole thing, right? And the melody I'll play for you here in an arrangement, like a kickoff. And I'll put on the click track just to sort of demonstrate how this works. My click track is always on the back beat, meaning where the mandolin chop is. So it goes like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So you'll hear that in the background. Let me know if the level is too much as we go, or not enough. So I'll count like this when I'm kicking it, when I'm going to have you kick it off, but I'll kick it off right now to show you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So now you go ahead and play your own version of the kickoff, and let's play Blue Ridge Cabin Home in G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a well-beaten path on this old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. There I wandered alone to the place I call home in those Blue Ridge hills far away. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? in those Blue Ridge hills far away. There my mother and dad are laid there to rest. They're sleeping in peace together there. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? Play it. I returned to that old cabin home with a sigh. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die, won't you bury me on this old mountainside? Make my resting place upon the hill so high. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? Just like that. That was one of the first bluegrass songs I learned, I believe. And it probably goes for many folks of my generation who kind of got into it through some of those bluegrass album band albums, right? And then you go and you dig back and you realize, oh my gosh, they're just copying Flat and Scruggs. That's kind of what they're doing, but adding some hot guitar breaks, of course. Bear with me, I'm getting right up in your face for a second. Adjust angle just a little bit. Nitpicky about that. Okay, how's everyone doing? Hi, Dan from St. Pete, Florida. You got some sunny weather, I'm sure. Hi, Terry from Kentucky. Hi, Joe from Knoxville. Don from Ontario. Mike LeBleu. James from New Jersey. Jim Hanaway. Hi, Colin in the UK. Awesome. Thanks, y'all, for being here with me. Okay, we got Don't Let Your Deal Go Down in the key of G. Now this one goes around the horn, as we say, so it starts on a E7 chord, or E major, then to an A7, or A major, D7, or D major, back to G. So in other words, it's a 6 dominant, to the 2 dominant, to the 5 dominant, to the 1. That's the whole chord progression. And if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like... That melody on a guitar, anyway, on any instrument you're playing, it just lines up with the E chord. Those are the first melody notes. Anyway, if that's a clue that helps you, take that and use it. Okay, here we go. Don't Let Your Deal Go Down in the key of G. You go ahead and kick it off. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. honey, I will be a long time gone. You won't never see your gal no more. Last chorus. Oh, honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Oh, honey, don't let your deal go down, 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 till your last gold dollar is gone. Yeah. Don't let your deal go down. Popular song from Flat and Scruggs. Lots of other folks have done it. But speaking of Flat and Scruggs, we're moving right on through the Flat and Scruggs songbook here, as it turns out. Sometimes it lines up that way. Often it lines up that way. So this is going to be Some Old Day. Of course, this is one that's good to sing after you've warmed up your voice a little bit. I'm getting there. Had a long week in the studio and didn't get back till last night, so I'm still catching up a little bit. I'm whooped. But got the album recorded anyway, mixing in a couple weeks, or a few weeks, and don't know yet how I'm going to release it. We'll kind of see how this all goes. I don't know exactly what's the best thing to do these days, during these times. But, I'm going to release some songs, might release a full album. We'll see how it all turns out in the mix. Some Old Day in the key of G. So this goes... 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4. Oh dear mother, to the 2 and the 5. So that 2 is an A7, right? 1 and 1 and 1 and a 4. Back to 1. Oh dear mother, oh, 2, 5, 1. The chorus goes to the 4. Long 4 chord. Then back to 1. Then back to how the verse goes. 1, A7, D7. And then a little reprise of the verse. 4, 1, 1, 2, 5, 1. And I do the version that Tony Rice and the J.D. Crowe and the New South did, where they straighten out that chorus. It's kind of got missing a beat on the original Flat and Scruggs, which is a neat way to do it. But I'm doing it square, just like I showed you, straight 4/4 the whole time. You a dirty old ball and chain. All right. So, and if I'm kicking this off, this is about the actual tempo. It's a slow, kind of bouncy number. So if I'm kicking it off, I'm going to go something like a 1, 2, 3. Like that. So go ahead and kick us off here on Some Old Day in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I've been working out in the rain, tied to a dirty old ball and chain. Lord, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Lord, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. My turn. Oh, dear mother, I've hurt you so, and I've been bad to you, I know. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Tell my brother, my sister, and dad, they're the best friends that I've had. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn you loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Play it. That second verse again. Oh, dear mother, I've hurt you so. I've been cruel to you, I know. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Tell my brother, my sister, and dad, they're the best friends that I've had. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Last chorus. Some old some sweet day they'll turn you loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. They don't write songs like that anymore, do they? So remember, this means to end the song. That's like kicking your foot out at the jam. And if I was to tag it, I would do that. You can sun yourself if you take a really good break. That's okay. I felt guilty of that at that time. That was a really good break. Made me forget the words of the second verse. So there you go. Some old day. Hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. How's everyone doing that out there? Hi, James. James Hoffman. Jody and Steve Brown. Jody, Steve Brown. Hey, hi, Joshua from Plano, Texas. Cool. Hi, Che. I'll tag something for you at some point here. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Jake from Vermont. Hi, Dan. Yeah, I do a lot of instruction. I have lots of bluegrass instruction on jamplay.com. And I have the last live lesson of my 10-week live series this Thursday. It'll be on this page as well as the Jam Play page. If you are interested in checking out the Jam Play stuff, send me a message, and I will shoot you a free trial code, my little instructor code. Hi, Will. Thanks for being here from New Jersey. All right. Hi, Lee from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. One more week. All right. Enjoy the sunshine. Okay, moving on. We got Fireball Male and instrumental, especially for the banjo players, but hey, everybody loves this tune. In G, da da one, and da 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 do, and a one, and to the five, back to one, do do do. play it again. So each time is going to be twice through that form. Okay? And this being an instrumental, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. Okay? It makes the most sense if I kick off the instrumentals. So I'll play it just like that twice, well, like I explained, twice through. And then you'll play it twice through, and then I'll play it again twice through, and then you play it again twice through, and then just end it. Okay, this will be a typical ending. Okay? Hi, Mike in Richmond. All right. Okay, here we go. Find a good tempo. This is one of the first songs I learned on banjo. It's in the Earl Scruggs book. And there are words to this, but it's tough to sing in this key. So we're doing it like an instrumental, and I will kick you off. And I'll count it in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Play it. Yes. Don't you just love it? It's just a simple melody and so fun on the banjo, or if you got a banjo player picking with you. And I like to do that kind of cross-picking thing to emulate that sound. Okay. There's a neat version, lots of cool vocal versions, but boy, the Lonesome River Band did a really hot version of that where they sing it. Okay, Little Annie. It feels like spring out there, and spring is on its way here at some point. So let's do a nice song of springtime from the Carter family. And this is a song that was either composed by the Carter family or collected by A.P. Carter and Leslie Riddle. Leslie Riddle was responsible for remembering the music, the melodies, and A.P. was responsible for getting the words down. And they would just travel around rural areas of the South, knock on doors, and just take people's songs and claim the copyright and get all the money for it. And, you know, at least we all have these songs now, which may have been forgotten otherwise. So I'd call them heroes, and certainly AP was Leslie Riddle did not get credit on any of those copyrights, though he maybe should have. But he's everybody knows that Leslie Riddle was it wouldn't have been possible without him. So here we go, Little Annie in C, and a 1 and 1 and a 4, and a 1 and a 1 and a 5, and a 1 and 1 and 4, and a 1 and a 5 and a 1, and then goes to the 5. Remember that chorus goes to the 5 chord, the G. Okay? All right, and if I'm kicking it off, I'll do something like... So why don't you go ahead and kick it off however you like. Slow this tempo, back it down a little bit from where we were. Pull that brake handle on that Fireball male. And go ahead and kick us off here on Little Annie in the key of C. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Once more, little Annie, I must leave you. We shall part at the end of the lane. But promise me, little Annie, you'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. Chorus to the 5. When the springtime comes on the mountain, scattered o'er the plain, I will watch for the leaves to return to their trees, and I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. I've got it. When the sun shines down on the mountain, and the wild sheep are wandering all alone, and the birds and the bees are a-humming, make me think the springtime is here, little Annie. I am on my way back to the lane where you promised me, little Annie, you'd be waiting when the springtime comes again. Last chorus. When the springtime comes on the mountain and the wildflowers scattered o'er the plain, I will watch for the leaves to return to their trees. I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. Tonight, I will watch for the leaves to return to their trees. I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. That's for you, Che. We tagged one. Great song. I just love it. It's a tricky one for me to sing for some reason. It's a very comfortable range, but it's right it's right in the break where those vowels are tricky for me. I didn't do as well tonight as I would like, but hey, that's why we're here, to practice these songs. Yeah, Joshua, all you banjo players. Hi, Kathy in beautiful BC. All right. Hi, Deb in Durango. That's right, Tico Times Resort. We got a little gig. The leftover, what is it called? The leftover Duster Farm. Something like that. Infamous Duster Farm. It's members of the String Dusters and Leftover Salmon and me. Hey, how about it? I love you too, Che. All right, so I'm going to check in real quick on the YouTube channel. Hey, we got some folks picking along on YouTube. I don't want them to feel left out. We got a handful of folks watching over there. All right. Lots of folks. Hi, Doug. Hi, Ronald in Indiana. Hi, The Pelican. Hi, Tom in Burlington, Vermont. Hi, JMDBB in Southern Illinois. Uncle Jesse. Hi, Uncle Jesse. All right. Thanks for clarifying your name there. The Pelican to get a warning. Okay, well, yeah, well, it's all, I post it all on my social medias. That's the best, that's the easiest thing to do. That's what I've been doing. I could put up a little thing, what they call a place saver on the YouTube. It's just that much more work. So maybe I'll do that next week. Thanks for the suggestion. Okay. Back to, hi Amy, hi Aaron, cool. The vocal inflection point, yeah, right. You know, I fancy myself a singer, but something I have to work on a little bit. I was not a natural singer by any means. I've gotten better over the years. And I try to put almost as much time in as I do on the guitar. Guitar comes a little more natural. Long Gone. In the key of A. This is a good old number from Reno and Smiley, of course. Don Reno, the great songwriting Don Reno. Equally phenomenal on flat picking guitar and banjo. And we're going to turn up the tempo a little bit. This is a fast song, okay? And we're not going to play it fast, but we're going to go a little quicker than we were. Because part of our goal here in the slow jam, as you know, is to push our tempos a little bit, okay? So, and then you can always come back for the mid-tempo jam, which will pick up where we left off, of course, and we'll ease you on up there. So this is in A, and it goes, and a one, and a one, and a four, and a one, and a one, and a one, and a five, and a one. Okay? And if I'm kicking it off, I'm going to go something like... So why don't you go ahead and kick us off, a little something like that, in the key of A, Long Gone. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Long gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone, why do you cry? This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. All play it. I have tried to make you happy. Still you say I've done you wrong. So I'm giving up, my darling. I'll be gone, long gone. Long gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone. This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. Play. Please don't try to overtake me. What I write will be too fast. This is it, we're through forever. I'm long gone and free at last. Last course, long gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone. This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. Hey. All right, good old song. So, Big Sandy River, we have Bill Monroe instrumental. And Kenny Baker, of course, recorded this on Kenny Baker Plays Bill Monroe. I'm not sure who was more responsible for the composition, Kenny Baker or Bill Monroe. Or if it comes from the public domain, it might be a traditional song. I'm not really sure. Bill Monroe takes the credit for it, of course. So, Big Sandy River, in A, it goes, and a 1, and 1, and 1, and a 1, and 5, and a 5, 5, and a 5. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 5 and a 1. That's the A part. The B part, 1 and a 4 and 5 and a 1, 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1, and then one more of those. Okay. So I will kick us off on Big Sandy River, and why don't we play this 3 times through to get our practice? You know, slow jam we usually only go twice. But hey, let's stretch it out. Let's play it 3 times through. I'm going to slow down the tempo a little bit now that we're a little bit better warmed up. And this will feel a little more comfortable probably since we were just playing at a faster tempo. That's one of my tricks for increasing tempo. I'll blast ahead for a minute or for a song, and then I'll come back and meet in the middle somewhere, and it won't feel as fast as it would have if I'd have just gone right to that tempo. Okay, so here we go. Big Sandy River. I'll kick us off. We'll play it 3 times through. And then you tag it at the end. Okay, here we go. right. Did you enjoy that? I love that tune. I hope the banjo players enjoy it as well. I'm always sensitive to the non-fiddle and guitar players because sometimes they don't like the fiddle tune so much. But we'll get plenty of fiddly stuff in here in the coming weeks. And, of course, in the mid-tempo jam, we got some at least one fiddle tune in there. And maybe I'll have just a fiddle tune jam sometime. I know Anita in Michigan suggested that, and it might be fun. Trying to keep these a little bit more for everybody and the general kind of bluegrass kind of vibe. Okay, Doin My Time. Speaking of bluegrass in the key of B, another classic from Lester and Earl and the Foggy Mountain Boys. So I'm going to capo 4, and you all just be wherever you like to play key of B. Sure you banjo players are capoing 4. So this one goes, the kickoff goes like this. Da, 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 one and a one and a one, 1 and 5 and a 1, and then one more of those. Down, 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 down. So that's the kickoff and that's the breaks. And the choruses will do a long one, I'm sorry, the verses will do a long 1 chord. And then it'll do, at the end of that, they called me to the 5, back to 1. Like the kickoff, it just does one of those at the end of this long 1 chord. Lord, Lord. Put a 7th chord in there if you want. And then we go to the 4. And then back to 1. And to the 5. Then back to 1. And then the break or kickoff, which I'll demonstrate. With or without the little Bill Monroe lick at the end. This was recorded at a time when Bill Monroe truly resented Lester and Earl for leaving his band and starting their own. It's a good tempo. Maybe ever so slightly quicker. Here we go. Kick us off. I'm Doin My Time in the key of B. On 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On this old rock pile, my time. Gotta do my time with an aching heart and a worried mind. Play it. You can hear my hammer, you can hear my song. I'm gonna swing it like John Henry all day long, Lord, Lord. Gotta do my time. Gotta do my time with an aching heart and a worried mind. Play it again. Here's the last verse and chorus, and at the end it slows down dramatically. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an ear out for that when we get to the last line of the song. Now it won't be long, just a few more days. I wanna settle down and quit my rowdy ways, Lord, Lord, with that gal of mine, with that gal of mine. She'll be waiting for me when I done my time. Alright. Need to figure out a foot switch for the click track or something. Anyway, check out the original Flat and Scruggs version for a reference on how that goes. Okay, one more song, Leavin' in the key of B, and then we'll have about 15 minutes, or well, we'll have about 10 minutes by that time to take a break before the mid-tempo jam. So come on back, keep on jamming with us. And let's play Leavin' in the key of B. This is just a 1-4-5 throughout, and it has a slightly, you'll see it goes 1 and 1 and a 4, 5 and a 5, 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 to the 4, to the 5, 5 and a 1. So there's a couple extra beats on the 1 chord and the 5 chord. Otherwise it's straight 1-4-5 all the way through. And if I am going to kick it off, I'm going to go something like 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and kick us off here in the key of B, Leavin'. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, leaving would take that load off my mind. All right, thanks everybody. We'll take about 10 minutes here and come right on back on a new video post for the mid-tempo jam. See you then.